Gabon is the land of the surfing hippos and Africa's last Eden, Loango National Park. This beautiful country is nearly 90% rainforest and has 400,000 years of history. A country with a primarily oral tradition, Gabon is very rich in folklore and mythology. Bonjour and welcome to Wisdom of Africa, your weekly wisdom dosage. I am Karen, and in this video I'll break down the meaning of Proverbs from Gabon. Proverb number 1 from Gabon says, a young person who travels a lot is older than an old person who stayed in the village. So what happens when you travel a lot? What this proverb means is that experiencing new things and learning from them can help us to grow and mature. Traveling and experiencing new cultures and environments can broaden our perspective on things and help us to develop new skills and insights. So, be open to new experiences and embrace opportunities for learning and growth. This includes taking on new challenges. If, say for example, you're living in the Western world, born bred, it would be a very good idea for you to travel and experience cultures in Africa. Go to Gabon and visit this Garden of Eden. Come on, why not? It's not always about people migrating from the African continent to other continents. Why can't it be vice versa? We have a lot. Africa has a lot to offer. So please take heed of that proverb. It brings us to proverb number 2 from Gabon. And it says, a fool looks for dung where the cow never browsed. Is often used to describe a situation in which someone is wasting their precious time, not just their time, their precious time and energy on activities that are not productive. Looking for cow dung where a cow hasn't been. Why would you do that? That is why it's very important, fellow Africans, for us to be focused and deliberate in the way we approach our goals and tasks. We have to focus on the areas that are most likely to yield positive results. So, what I'm saying is, be mindful of how you use your time and precious energy and prioritize the things that are most important to you. I'm really sorry. You know why I'm laughing. It's time for proverb number 3, my favorite number. It says, a coward sweats in water. Imagine if you are at the end of your life and you've got to meet the person you could have been. Would you recognize yourself, or would you be disappointed for not fulfilling your highest potential because you are too afraid for it? It's understandable and it's natural to feel anxious or nervous in certain situations, but you cannot, I repeat myself, you cannot allow yourself to be afraid of everything, because it will prevent you from ever taking any chances in life and you'll miss out on opportunities. Why sweat in water? Come on, take those chances so that you don't miss out on opportunities. This is a fun fact. Did you know that Gabon is home to the world's first and only natural nuclear reactor? I emphasize, I said natural nuclear reactor. Did you know that? The Loango National Reactor was discovered in 1972. It's a 2 billion year old natural nuclear power plant that operated for hundreds of thousands of years until most of the fissile uranium depleted. It brings us to proverb number 4. And it says, the witness of a rat is another rat. This proverb is often used to describe people who are collaborating with each other's stories, even if they're lying through their teeth. So it's important to be open-minded and to consider a variety of perspectives and sources of information when making decisions or forming opinions. Do not just look at one source. Look at several other sources. Otherwise, the witness of a rat is another rat. But you also have to be critical and skeptical. Carefully evaluate the credibility of information and the sources that you rely on, especially in this day and age with Twitter, people tweeting out conspiracies. And I tell you why I say this, because sometimes it can be dangerous to blindly accept information without questioning it and the motivations and biases of that source. In the West, for example, particularly in America, Black people are 7 times more likely to be wrongfully convicted of murder than white people. In the longest recorded wrongful incarceration in America, Anthony Mazza, he spent 47 years in jail for a robbery and a murder that he didn't commit. He was finally released at the age of 73 on the grounds that his trial lawyer had been denied key evidence that pointed to his innocence. In this case, the witness of a rat may be another rat, but false allegations and false testimonies have real consequences. This man spent 47 years in prison, so let's be careful about false testimonies because of the consequences that they can produce. It brings us to our last proverb from Gabon. Unless you call out, who will open the door? It's important to be proactive and assertive in pursuing your goals and needs, and not to be afraid to ask for support when you need it. Don't break the door down or bulldoze your way in. Be respectful and considerate of others, because if you break their door, who are you thinking is going to replace it, and at whose costs? Yeah, but you can speak up and advocate yourself by knocking at the door and perhaps shouting, hey, Karen, hey, Knock TV, let me in. And on that note, if you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Hit it now. As the saying goes, knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. Now, I'll turn it over to you. Which proverb did you find most intriguing? Please comment below, and until next time, it's me again, Karen. Bye-bye.